Hello and welcome. This is Best Foot Forward Shoes. My name is Harrison Cable. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Welcome back to the sneaker studio. We're going to be chatting a little bit of New Balance here today. It's a nice quiet sort of video, no sneaker reviews, just going to be chatting a little bit about some of the upcoming releases from the Teddy Santis Season 8 Made in USA collection and a couple of extra ones. So stay tuned, grab yourself a drink, let's chat. How good is sparkling water? So first up, Teddy Santis, Creative Director, New Balance Made in USA line. This is Season 8 so far, so he's done a fair few Made in USA sneakers, all different kinds of silhouettes. But this season it really seems like he's focusing a lot on the 992, which has obviously been in the news a lot in the sneaker scene this year. We've also got a couple of 990 V6s, a 1300 and a 997 as an overall general outlook. But let's dive in a little bit deeper and see which ones we are going to be checking out today. New Balance does a really good job, I feel, of putting a lookbook together when it comes to their sneakers. It's not just the sneakers, it's the apparel, it's the hats, it's the jackets, it's the shirts. It really helps you to focus on them, and I think that Teddy Santis, of course with Aimé Leon Dore, does a really good job as well with New Balance in the overall aesthetic and the vibe of the collection, not just the shoes. So we're going to be kind of going in order of release dates with this one. You've got the 990 V6 here. That model is about 3.5 years old now, so it's actually gotten a fair few colorways, and I reckon that any colorways that have like green, cream, blue, these are the ones that people really do love, and especially with this two-tone dual density outsole. This one is absolutely awesome. I really do like this one. August 28th is the release date. $200 US, roughly about $330 in Australian. The next one is one of the best ones, I feel, this really nice olive and khaki dark green 992. Again, releasing on the same day, August 28th. If you don't have a pair of 992s or Made in USA line, you probably can afford to go down half a size if you like a nice tight snug fit. I tend to go with my true to size, which is a size 9 US, 42.5 euro. And I'm always pretty happy with it. I don't mind having a tiny little bit of extra room, especially when it comes to New Balance sneakers, which are always very, very comfortable. Coming in September 25th. Now a lot of these release dates are only for the US, so they're not for Australia. I will make an update video on when I know that these shoes are coming out in Australia, but this is just a US day releases so far. The next one we have is this really, really beautiful Arctic Blue 992. This one is absolutely amazing. I mean, this is so cool. Like, the 992 is a great model. We've had so many good collaborations, and man, the beautiful cream laces, the cream outsole. We've had so many good 992s released, mainly like the caramel pair that I really did like. Obviously the Joe Fresh Goods, the Kith pair, those kind of ones have been the staples in the collaboration line, but this one's really good as well. Coming in October, don't know the exact release date. This really dark 990 V6 is pretty cool. You don't really see a dark 990 V6. It's not very common. You really only see them in the light tones or pastels, but these earth tones are really, really cool. And obviously going into autumn, winter in America, this is definitely a vibe. The maroon hits on there with the dark burnt kind of khaki colors is really cool. For me, a little bit of a weaker one. I'm not really feeling this one too much. Next up, this predominantly brown and cream colorway on the 990 V6 again is very, very cool. This one's again coming in October. Don't know the release date, but man, they're really riding the 990 V6 pretty hard, and with good reason, because it's incredibly comfortable. These look premium. The materials are great. The mesh is awesome. Again, go half a size down if you want a bit more of a snug fit. Made in USA sneakers usually go a little bit larger, so just keep that in mind if you're going to pick this one up. But overall, really nice with this brown colorway. And then in about November this year, we have this really, really nice 997. This is like a very sunshiny kind of yellow peach kind of colorway, which is something you wouldn't normally see simply because of the season that is going on in the US. So this is definitely kind of a summer vibe for Australia, which kind of makes me think that it's going to be released here in Australia just because of the nature of the colorway. 997 is very nice, very comfortable, and this colorway and the materials look really good. The tongue actually looks different from like a normal 997. Usually they have like a kind of fake plasticky leather on the tongue, but this looks like really, really nice suede. Coming again in November, you have this incredibly nice purple and orange and dark brown 992. This one looks incredibly premium. Like, if you had told me this was a collaboration with, a Kith, an Action Bronson, something like that, sheesh. Actually, speaking of the Action Bronson pair, we should be seeing some more releases of that coming in September, but no absolute confirmed details on that one yet, but coming back to the main USA line, this 992 is incredible. A little bit darker, so obviously a little bit more of the autumn winter tones. This one's definitely going to be an absolutely awesome shoe. Not quite sure on the price of that one, but it's probably going to be around about the $220 US, $370 Australian range. And then coming in December, possibly around Christmas time, you have this really beautiful 1300. We saw the 1300 come out in the classic kind of made in USA, Japan inspired colorway, which gets released every 5 years. But this one, first thing I'm seeing is the tongue. I'm looking at the patchwork, almost like a crisscross kind of needlework kind of stuff going on with the tongue. It's really nice. Premium brown suede on there as well. Of course, always great quality with the Made in USA line. And then one of the more kind of crazy ones that I've seen, the 992 here with almost like a croc alligator snake skin outside. It's like, is this actually going to be croc leather or snake leather? Or is this just like the pattern that they put onto the regular kind of cow leather? So very interesting there. Light tones, really overall a nice colorway. But the 992, man, is absolutely getting smashed in this season. Also the 990 V6. So my overall thoughts, there's probably about, so for my overall thoughts with these 9 pairs, man, I'm really loving like 7 of them. If I had the money, I would probably buy them all. But, you know, especially that blue pair, the purple 992. Not feeling so much the green 992. I can take it or leave it. It's kind of not really my style for that really dark green, but I really do love that brown 990 V6 as well, and the yellow 997. So overall, a very nice season. And, you know, if you're able to pick these ones up, because they probably will sell very quick, good luck, and these are going to be awesome. While I have you, let's kind of chat a little bit about Aimé Leon Dore, which is obviously Teddy Santis's company in the design and streetwear space, and they've released a little bit of a lookbook for this year, including a New Balance 991 colorway that we haven't seen yet. As you can see here, it's very nice. Got the brown leather, got the red leather patches. As you can see, styled with the jacket, with the red jacket underneath. Very cool. As I said before, they really tie it all together. And the 991, imagine that making a comeback. We've had the 991 V2, but the 991, still very nice. As you can see, that overall vibe with the jersey, with the shoes, man, the 991 coming back would be huge. And the potential for colorways is absolutely there. We've obviously seen a ton of different colorways on the 991, but man, if they came back with that, sign me up. And then lastly, just a little bit of, you know, GR goodness. 1906 is getting a new colorway. The New Balance 1000 is also getting another colorway. These kind of have the same vibes as the DTLR collaboration that came out recently. The 1000 is a very nice model, as you can see there. This is called the Desert Heat Collection, and this would be perfect for like a summer colorway coming here into Australia. So I don't know whether or not these will come to Australia. I really hope so. At least one of them. The 1906R looks really cool. Very unique, very nice. Kind of reminds me a little bit of 740 that I had here. Done a review on that one recently, and yeah, these kind of have the same sort of vibe, that very nice, bright, vibrant colors. So keep an eye out for those in late August, September, October, and November. As we see the year wind down, New Balance is not stopping with any of their 992 and 990 V6 releases. This Made in USA line has continued its strength. And thank you so much to everyone for watching. If you found that helpful with any sort of info, with sizing, with the price range, also let me know down in the comments what you're thinking of picking up from this season. For me, again, I will try to get as many as I can, but there is absolutely no guarantee. And if you like the video, please hit subscribe. Check out more videos on the channel. Really do appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Have a good day.